Hezbollah has unleashed a fresh wave of attacks against Israel, dramatically escalating tensions across the northern front as the wider regional conflict intensifies. Rockets and attack drones were launched from southern Lebanon toward key Israeli cities and military installations, marking one of the most aggressive assaults in recent weeks. In a major escalation, Hezbollah fighters fired large rocket barrages toward the Israeli port city of Haifa, while also launching swarms of attack drones at strategic targets. Air raid sirens echoed across northern Israel as residents rushed into shelters and Israeli air defenses scrambled to intercept the incoming projectiles. Israeli media reported that more than 40 rockets were launched from Lebanon in the latest barrage alone. Some of the projectiles were described as heavy rockets, capable of causing significant destruction. Several impacts were reported in and around Haifa, raising fears that the conflict is rapidly expanding beyond the immediate border areas. The assault quickly intensified. Within a short period, additional rockets and drone swarms were launched toward the northern coastal city of Nahariya. According to Israeli outlets, nearly 100 launches from Lebanon occurred within just 30 minutes, overwhelming air defense systems and forcing thousands of civilians into shelters. Hezbollah also targeted the northern settlement of Kiryat Shmona with attack drones, signaling a coordinated multi-directional offensive across Israel's northern region. Just hours before the attacks began, Hezbollah issued warnings to residents in Nahariya and Kiryat Shmona, urging them to evacuate southward. Israeli settlers later told local media that Hezbollah had fulfilled its promise to bombard the region after issuing those warnings, suggesting the strikes were carefully planned and deliberately timed. But the attacks did not stop at civilian areas. Hezbollah also directed its fire toward critical Israeli military infrastructure. One of the most alarming targets was an Iron Dome radar installation at the Kiryat Eliezer site in Haifa, a key component of Israel's missile defense network. Reports indicate that specialized missiles were used in the strike, raising concerns that Hezbollah may be attempting to weaken Israel's ability to intercept incoming rockets. Another significant strike reportedly targeted the Hashomer base, the headquarters of the Israeli military's general staff, located southeast of Tel Aviv. The base lies roughly 120 kilometers from the Lebanese border, suggesting that Hezbollah may now be deploying longer-range weapons capable of reaching deeper into Israeli territory. If confirmed, such an attack would represent one of the deepest strikes linked to Hezbollah since the latest escalation began. Drone operations also reportedly targeted facilities belonging to Elta military industries northeast of Haifa, as well as the Haifa oil refinery, both considered highly strategic assets for Israel's defense and energy infrastructure. Meanwhile, the fighting extended to the immediate border areas. Hezbollah launched a rocket barrage toward the Ein Zaytim base near Safed, while simultaneously confronting Israeli troop movements along the frontier. Clashes intensified in southern Lebanon near the towns of Markaba and Al-Qiyam. Hezbollah fighters reportedly used rockets and attack drones to strike gatherings of Israeli soldiers and military vehicles, turning the border region into a dangerous combat zone. One attack targeted a large concentration of Israeli military vehicles near the Hunin Gate opposite the town of Markaba. Another drone strike hit Israeli soldiers positioned on the south outskirts of Al-Qiyam. The Israeli army later confirmed that 2 soldiers from the elite Givati brigade were wounded after an anti-tank missile was fired during the clashes in southern Lebanon. These developments come as regional tensions are already soaring amid the escalating confrontation involving Iran, Israel, and the United States. For years, military analysts have warned that a full-scale conflict with Hezbollah could unleash tens of thousands of rockets toward Israeli cities. The latest barrage is a stark reminder of that threat. Hezbollah is widely believed to possess one of the largest missile arsenals held by non-state military force, including precision-guided rockets capable of striking deep inside Israel. With the broader regional crisis already unfolding, every new attack increases the risk that the conflict could spiral into a much larger war. Across northern Israel, residents remain on high alert as sirens continue to sound and air defenses work to intercept incoming rockets and drones. What began as cross-border tensions is now evolving into a rapidly expanding battlefield, one that could reshape the security landscape of the entire Middle East.
Hezbollah fighters ambushed a group of Israeli soldiers near Nabi Chit in the Bekaa Valley in eastern Lebanon. The IDF soldiers were attacked soon after 4 Israeli helicopters airdropped them for an operation. In a statement, the Lebanon-based militant group said that Israelis infiltrated from Syrian territory and advancing troops were engaged by a group of Hezbollah fighters as they reached the Nabi Chit cemetery. Hezbollah confirmed that it used light and medium weapons in the attack. Hezbollah added the clash escalated after the enemy force was exposed. A separate statement said Hezbollah fighters fired rockets as the Israeli forces withdrew. Hezbollah said IDF then launched 40 airstrikes to secure the withdrawal of the ambushed forces. Lebanese media also reported that clashes erupted early Saturday as Israeli forces attempted to land along the Lebanon-Syria border. The state-run national news agency, NNA, said clashes are taking place on the eastern mountain range along the Lebanese-Syrian border to repel Israeli landing attempts. Local residents recorded video of Israeli jets releasing flares over Nabi Chit in the Bekaa Valley amid sounds of gunfire. According to the NNA, Nabi Chit was the target of at least 13 Israeli airstrikes on Friday, with the Lebanese Health Ministry reporting at least 9 people killed. The Israel Defense Forces has not yet reacted to the report. If confirmed, the latest reported raid would be the deepest Israeli forces have reached inside Lebanon since special unit troops apprehended Hezbollah operative Imad Amhaz from the northern city of Batroun in November 2024. Meanwhile, the situation in northern Israel remains tense. Sirens sounded in several western Galilee communities due to a suspected drone infiltration from neighboring Lebanon. Air raid sirens also sounded in the coastal city of Nahariya. Reuters reported, citing 6 sources familiar with the group's activities, that Hezbollah spent months rebuilding its stockpile of rockets and drones in preparation for a potential new conflict with Israel. The sources said Hezbollah replenished its weapons supplies with support from Iran and through its own local weapons manufacturing facilities. The effort aimed at restoring the group's military capabilities after heavy losses in earlier fighting with Israel.